What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Explore USA RV Supercenter in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this really cool Winnebago Voyage travel trailer. Now, this is among their larger travel trailers in terms of width and overall height and profile. Definitely not going to be on the lighter side, but they're not as heavy as you might think, especially considering how large they are and how commanding they overall in terms of their overall look. Anyways, I think you're going to like this video, so hang tight. I'll be right back. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to take a moment and thank RV SnapPads, the sponsor of this video. RV SnapPads attach permanently to your RV's leveling jack, so you don't have to carry around blocks of wood or plastic blocks to level your fifth wheel, travel trailer, or motorhome. They make SnapPads for just about every RV leveling system. They are an awesome solution to a common RV problem, and we've installed them on our own RVs. Simply lower your jacks onto them and watch them snap into place, and you're all set. RV SnapPads are available from my official channel sponsor, etrailer.com. All right, before we get too much further, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a GVWR of 10,400 pounds. Again, relatively heavy. It's also going to have a cargo capacity of 2,348 pounds, and it's going to ride on 15-inch E-rated tires. Now, in my opinion, this is not half-ton towable. This is something you'd want to tow behind a properly equipped 3/4 ton or 1-ton truck. Doesn't need to be a dually, but I would definitely recommend at minimum a 3/4 ton truck for a trailer this heavy, mainly because of that tongue weight. That tongue weight's going to transfer a lot of weight to the back of your truck. When everything is said and done, you're probably going to be close to about 1,900 to 2,000 pounds worth of weight resting on your truck whenever you load this up on the back of your truck, plus all the people, the cargo, and everything else you throw in your vehicle. Anyways, let's take a quick look inside of this RV, and then we'll come back out and take a look at the outside of it. All right, there are two entrances. We're going to go to the back one, which is the main entrance. We're going to take a look inside of this Winnebago Voyage 3033BH. You can see some of the perks here on the outside. Asdel being a big one. And you can see solar on board. Typically, if you have a solar system on board your RV from the factory, it's usually going to be a 190 watt single panel. You have all your controls right here, right when you walk in. You have your thermostat right on the opposite wall. Huge pantry. I mean, this is an enormous closet that they put in here. Great place for a washer and dryer as well, but I don't see the connections for it. But absolutely a huge storage space. Let's continue on inside. You have your theater seating right here. You have your dinette right here. Master bedroom is up front. Your kitchen, your Dometic gas electric refrigerator, entertainment center, and then your bunkhouse is going to be in the back as well as your bathroom. But let's start from the front and work our way back. So as we approach the front of this unit, it has a king size bed, and this is because it's on a wide body platform, so the chassis on this is wider than your typical RV. That way they can fit a king size bed and still give you some room on each side of the bed to get on it. Plus you have some nice wardrobe storage on both ends, nice hanging rod, plus storage above. You have an air conditioning system in here as well, and you have your TV mounted on the wall. Thermostat right here. You have your second entry exit that I talked about at the beginning. Plus you have more wardrobe storage right here. Very nice. Coming into the kitchen space, again you have your Dometic gas electric refrigerator in here. You have some pantry space right here. Then you have a 3-burner gas cooktop as well as a nice cornered sink area. And this is a single basin stainless steel sink. Really nice stainless steel fixture up here as well. You have your convection residential microwave, which is also really nice. And then you have some really good looking glass cabinetry here as well. And then more storage on this side. Plenty of room for a coffee station. I love the backer board that they put here as well. A lot of drawers here. And then you have more storage right there, plus more storage underneath the sink. Very nice kitchen. Nice good sized window there too as well. Just a very comfortable kitchen environment. And then you pan over and you take a look at the living room space. Huge windows. This slide is very indicative of what you might see on a fifth wheel. You have your dinette right here that turns into a bed, plus storage underneath. Nice window valances, and it has a more decorative blackout blind from MCD. So that's very nice. Again, your theater seating over here. You have your fireplace as well as storage on each side. A little entertainment center. More storage above. Looks to be about a 40-inch TV. Stepping here towards the back, you have two really good size bunks. I mean, these things are probably a full-size bed width. Very nice. And again, it sits on that wide body frame, which is nice. Great place for a dog to sleep or for a litter box, perhaps. Taking a look in the restroom. Nice porcelain foot flush toilet. Has a 2-piece shower stall, but it's a fair amount of room. It's not the largest I've seen, but at the same time, it's not terribly small. But the ceiling heights are really nice. So you could easily be upwards of about 6'5" and comfortably fit, probably even taller if you put your head inside of the skylight there. You have a vent up here plus a duct for the air conditioning. Nice medicine cabinet inside. Stainless steel sink basin. More storage underneath. There is not a lot of toiletry, towel storage inside of the bathroom. However, again, if you missed it, that's where you'd put it right there. But again, there's not really a lot of place to hold that stuff in the bathroom if you're in the bathroom, if that makes sense. Very cool overall. This unit has an MSRP slightly north of $60,000. It's like they have the sticker right here. $60,209, but the sale price is obviously going to be much lower than that, so you definitely want to give them a call if this is something you're interested in. Winnebago makes a good product. You know, but just like any RV, you're going to want to inspect it and make sure you do a good PDI, a good walk-around inspection. Watch a lot of YouTube videos to see what you need to look out for. Let's take a look at the outside of this unit. Nice friction hinge door. You put the nice shade on the actual door window as well, which I like. Okay, starting at the front of this unit and working our way back. The spare tire is mounted in a very interesting location here at the front A-frame section. That's one of the first times I've seen that on an RV. Power front tongue jack. You have your two 30-pound propane cans that can be stored in there. Nice front fiberglass cap along with a lot of LED lighting. You have a big pass-through door here. It's probably unlocked from the other side, so let's take a look at that real quick. Yep, and traditional with Winnebago, very thick baggage doors, even on their travel trailers. See inside, this is a massive front storage area, much larger than you would typically see on a travel trailer. Makes me believe there is a drop frame, which I do believe there is a drop frame on this unit. Coming around to this side, yep, there is your drop frame section. Very rare on travel trailers, but you're starting to see it more and more on your higher end travel trailers. Okay, then you have your extend and retract buttons for your stabilization system on this unit. Plus you can see this utilizes a segmented BAL frame. It's not your traditional I-beam frame, but it is a 10-inch beam, and it's made of very thick steel. I don't know if you can see that section right there where it joins the front and the back sections together, right past the slide. You may be able to see it. This has a rack and pinion main slide. Coming back. Does not have an upgraded suspension equalizer, but it does have the system that BAL installs in terms of the bracketry and everything on their units, which is actually pretty nice. Castle Rock tires. I would have expected to see maybe a Goodyear Endurance, something a little nicer. I'm not a big fan of their lighter weight Castle Rock tires. I definitely want to upgrade those relatively soon if I were you. Coming around to the back, you have a 50 amp connection here. You have your extend and retract for your stabilization at the back as well, which is nice. Plus you have your black tank flush right there. All LED lighting. Is pre-wired for a Voyager wireless backup camera. Has a 2-inch receiver if you want to put like an accessory cargo rack back here. You also have a ladder to get on the roof, and you have a really nice long awning that extends, I'm going to say about 65% of the length of the RV. Back here you're going to have a outside kitchen, which is currently locked, but it's going to have a cooktop, small sink, and a micro refrigerator. You have your outside speakers. Would have been nice to see those mounted a little bit higher. You probably have access to the back side of that, and you might get road grime and stuff like that messing with the speaker. Your other speaker's way up there. If you have a unit like this with the speakers down there, I'd love to know your thoughts on how they're holding up. You have MORryde step above step back here, but then up front you have a traditional aluminum flip out step. Right here you have your water heater, furnace, and this is the outside of your Dometic gas electric refrigerator. Very cool. Non-frameless windows, power output and cable for a TV if you put one out here. And you can mount a TV somewhere on this wall. There's typically a backer marking area, but I don't see it on this unit. Again, pretty cool unit. And the MSRP is a little less than I actually thought it would be, especially considering how much RV prices have gone up. I thought it would be probably 10 grand higher than what it was. But you definitely want to call them if you're interested in something like this to see what type of discounts they have. Anyways, I sure hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.